everyone, it's B, and today I wanted to sit down with Ash. Oh, happy veggie. If you don't follow her, what have you been doing with your life? And both of us keep getting this one really big question, and I keep getting it, I swear, every single video I post. And the question sometimes raises discussion that sometimes is actually a bit hurtful as well. I've had so many people say that I'm like a rich spoiled brat and whatnot, and I just wanted to clear things up a little bit, so I decided to do this video about how do we like have the money to travel. Because I think both of us are definitely like having a lot of discussion about this.
And we have tips to share, like, so other people can
do the same. Should I start with how I earn the money to travel? Okay, so I keep hearing a lot of her mom is a famous designer, she's probably living off her parents. I am a university student, and in a lot of cases I do still get kind of like pocket money from my parents, but that's not the funds I'm traveling on, and that would not be enough to travel. I personally earned this income, and the key part is like you have to save up. Like you don't just, it's not like any of us like randomly just decided, oh, let's go travel, and next day we just like went to Australia or something. Like it doesn't work that way at all. Like literally not the case. Like I've been saving up for a trip like this for around a year. It took me a lot of months of salary, and my salary comes from YouTube, from sponsorships I do, from all sorts of things. Since my last trip when I went to Malaysia, since then I've been saving up for traveling this summer. And that's kind of how I earned my income, and I made sure not to spend it on like useless things, just like keeping that little like goal in mind, like I need to save up because I do want to travel. YouTube, working a lot, like posting a lot of videos, writing to a lot of companies and all of that. Some people might think it's like an easy way to get money. It's just another job like any other, so
it's hard really work, and you make it look easy because you're just like so polished, but she works so hard. Like every night we go to like go sit in a library for like 4 hours editing videos, uploading,
like stealing their Wi-Fi,
like checking all our social media and everything. Like it is hard work, but like it's rewarding as well.
So for me it was like I earned my way of traveling through social media. So let's move on to Ash. Like she has a different perspective. I think hers is more relatable to like a lot of you guys because she earned it in the most normal way possible. So
so basically I've been working since I was probably like 17, 18, and just like putting money away every week, saving to go traveling, because I've always wanted to travel the world. So I've always known like that was like a goal of mine. So I've always just like save money basically, and like I'm not a big spender, so it's pretty easy for me to save up money from working, I guess. Worked in a few different cafes, I worked in a bank, and then when I came to Australia I came on a working holiday visa, which like a lot of you probably could be interested in, because you can just come, you can get a job, and you can like travel at the same time, and like you can work in somewhere for like a couple of months and go travel, take road trips, and then like find another job in another city. So that's pretty much.
Where have you worked so far in Australia?
I worked in one cafe that was in Perth, and I worked there for about 3 months, and then I did a bit of traveling. I went to Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, and then I was looking for a job in Sydney, and I got a job as an au pair, which I'm starting after this trip that we're currently on right now. And then I also did some voluntary work on a farm as well. So just like a mix of everything. It's really
The thing is, we create quite perfect images of ourselves online, and I agree to this. A lot of times it looks a bit unrealistic and it looks like we're living a dream. I agree. I feel so lucky and so blessed to be here, but none of it like comes from like nothing. Like it's not some like massive like thing that someone sponsored us to travel. I mean, I wish, but it takes a lot of hard work to get to somewhere like this. And if you do genuinely want to travel, if it's your dream, just do it. Like nothing is stopping you. Get a job, save up, like live with your parents for a while maybe, so that you wouldn't have to pay things like bills and all of that. Just like just like save up money, and like you can do whatever. And some people it will take a longer time, some people it will take a shorter time, but if it's genuinely your dream and your goal, then there's honestly no excuse whatsoever. Like you can sit there on the other side of the computer like looking at us being like, oh my god, they're so lucky, they're in Australia right now. You could be here too. Like any one of you sitting there, you could be here as well. It's like not impossible.
Like I hate getting comments from people being like, you're so lucky, because like I know I am. Or people who are like jealous of me. That really annoys me, because it's like you could do the exact same thing if you want.
Also, like while you're traveling, again, this might look completely perfect on our social media. The reality isn't as well edited and perfect as you might think it is. The reality is that we try to like eat very cheaply. This morning we just literally had like bread with peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like, you have to budget so much,
Yeah.
especially now like it's coming to the end of the trip. So like while you're traveling, you have to be so savvy and like smart with where you spend your money
Yeah,
on,
you really
and
do.
that's how like you can basically sustain yourself on the least amount of money. Another tip is like couch surfing. Might sound scary to some of you, but we've couch surfed with this guy Tate in Gold Coast. It
Yeah.
was freaking amazing. Like other people we stayed with were like, for me at least, everyone was kind of related to social media and I kind of connected to them through that. But like this couch surfing experience was amazing. We're now really, really good friends with him, and he was like an awesome guy, and it wasn't like dodgy or anything. We stayed in like an awesome apartment next to the beach. So,
Yeah, and you get like local
yeah.
experience.
yeah,
local
like
knowledge.
yeah, he would take you around, drive you like in his car. Like usually, like couch surfing is probably the best and easiest way and the cheapest way to travel.
Definitely.
Um,
It's not always
yeah.
possible, so you always do have to have that kind of
Yeah.
contingency budget to
yeah.
try and stay in a hostel or Airbnb for a night or two if you can't find somewhere.
You have to be prepared, but generally, like, just try to like go with the flow, find the cheapest options.
Yeah.
Make sure to plan things out so it doesn't happen that, like, for example, you don't buy a ticket back home and then you're suddenly like stuck somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
tickets are the first things you have to buy. Buy them way in advance, because if you buy tickets way in advance, they're obviously going to be like
Way
maybe even
cheaper.
3 times cheaper than they would be if you buy them last minute. So buy your tickets. Like, make sure to always buy your tickets home, because I'm running really low on money, but I know that I have a ticket back home, so I'm not gonna be like
You'll be
stuck in
fine.
Australia. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
okay, but like honestly, it's not as glamorous as it looks. Like, both of us are budgeting so hard
Yeah.
because it's coming to the end of our travels, and we're just trying to kind of go around things a little
Yeah,
bit.
like you have to make
Yeah.
sacrifices and like prioritize what you want to spend your
Yeah.
money on. We did this day yesterday, which you probably already
Yeah.
seen her vlog, where it was like
Yeah.
$100 for this whole day
Yeah.
out. Like
It
it was
was
so
amazing.
worth it. Like we're never gonna probably be here
Like, yeah.
again. To be fair,
See a
Oh, you
rainforest
never
for
know.
$100.
The
Why would you come here
experiences,
without
yeah.
experiencing the world's oldest rainforest? Like, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
Like you're investing in like experiences
Yeah.
and stuff. That's like where I personally spend my
Yeah,
money on,
same,
like travel
yeah,
and
yeah.
experiences. Like I don't really buy that much like
Yeah.
clothes and stuff. Like if you want to go travel for the whole like year or 6 months you're saving before, you're just gonna have to like go a bit rogue and like not treat yourself to like loads of new clothes and
Yeah.
stuff, like if that's what you normally do.
Yeah. Like, even now, okay, so this might be like a controversial topic brought up again. Those boots that a lot of people like really dislike, the Chanel boots, which I personally have no problem with because I did buy them in a secondhand shop and the money goes to the secondhand shop and not to the leather industry. I'm actually selling them now online because I genuinely realized that I don't need them, I don't want them, and I need the money. So I bought those boots and I'm gonna sell them again. So like,
Probably make a profit.
probably make a profit as well because I bought them for way cheaper than I can sell them online. So gotta make sacrifices. That's
Yeah.
what life is about. If you want
Yeah.
to travel, if you want to sit in a beautiful like Chinese temple little house in Cairns and like sunbathe in warm weather, gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I think this video has been like really, really long already, and I hope you guys got some helpful tips from two budget savvy travelers trying to get through the day.
Yeah.
I love every single one of you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day, night,
Yes.
whatever, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah! Love you.
Bye.